Obviously, I would rather not stick around here as long as I can, because we're really not ready for this place. We still need to get our Master Sword. We still need to finish gathering our memories. I mean, theoretically, I guess we can go take care of Ganon now if we really wanted to, but... yeah. I'd rather not. At the moment. Now, taking another look at this. Flat roof area along a cliffside. But it's not any of the, like, pointed tower ones. I think we've still got the right idea of where we're supposed to go. I think. I don't see anything immediately that looks like that. Wait. Yeah. That tower. Right there. To the, like, direct left of the castle. That place right there. I think that's where our memory is. Which means we basically gotta head straight up. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have access to our regular map, so we can't, like, mark off waypoints or anything. Because this is technically the 5th dungeon in the game. Hyrule Castle is. We keep heading upward. Eventually we... that's unnerving. Eventually we should, end up where we need to be. And then we can leave. And come back here another time. Oh, whoops, we've been seen. Okay, spotted by guardians. Gotcha. But that tower right there is where we need to go, I think. Honestly, this is going better than expected. We have not encountered any kind of raging guardians destroying everything. Of course, this guy circling the tower right here is a bit, intimidating. Oh, something else saw us. Crap. Oh, glide link. Okay, hold on. Climbing up the side of the tower probably isn't going to work out. Climbing up that, however... why is it raining? Really? Right now? Right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. There we go. Yes, I'm a very tired boy. Seriously? With the rain. And we got seen. Why can it rain when we're in the middle of Hyrule Castle? Why is this a thing that can happen? This is literally the worst place for this. The worst timing. Look at Link's face. Look at it. That's a face of pure rage. Actually, it kind of looks like he's smiling a little right now, which is a little creepy. Alright. Ow. Okay. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me, boy? Take that. Ancient arrows at work. Give me all your delicious insides. Well, something else saw us. Probably that floating guardian. And we're in Princess Zelda's room. Ow. Okay. You are very strong. Thanks, Daruk. Ah. Alright. Edge of Duality. Okay. It actually looks kind of cool. That's gonna break anyway, so let's take this. Arrows. That is one benefit of wandering around Hyrule Castle. You can find a lot of cool stuff here. Like the Royal Guard's bow. And other things like that. Hello? Read Zelda's diary. Well, we're experts at reading people's diaries at this point. After meeting with the champions, I left to research the ancient technology, but nothing of note came of my research. The return of Ganon looms, a dark force taunting us from afar. I must learn all I can about the relics so we can stop him. If the fortune teller's prophecy is to be believed, there isn't much time left. But turning over these thoughts in my head puts me ill at ease. I suppose I should turn in for the night. So yes, tomorrow my father is assigning him as my appointed knight. I wonder who him is. I set out for Goron City today to make some adjustments to Divine Beast Varudania. I still recall feeling his eyes on me as I walked ahead. The feeling stayed with me so long I grew anxious and weary. It is the same feeling I felt before in his company, and still not a word passes his lips. I never know what he's thinking. It makes my imagination run wild, guessing what he is thinking but will not say. What does the boy chosen by the sword that seals the darkness think of me? Will I ever truly know? Then, I suppose it's simple. A daughter of Hyrule's royal family, yet unable to use sealing magic, he must despise me. Oh, we wouldn't think that. Well, then again, we lost our memory, so who really knows? I said something awful to him today. My research is going nowhere, I was feeling depressed, and told him repeatedly not to accompany me. But he did anyway, as he always does, so I yelled at him without restraint. He seems confused by my anger, I feel terribly guilty, and that guilt only makes me more agitated than I was before. So it's kind of... We're reading through, like, Zelda's perspective on the different memories, I guess. I am unsure how to put today's events into words. Words so often evade me lately, and now more than ever. He saved me. Without a thought for his own life, he protected me from the ruthless blades of the Yiga clan. Okay, yep, this is also familiar. Though I've been cold to him all this time, taking my selfish and childish anger out on him at every turn. Still, he was there for me. I won't ever forget that. Tomorrow I shall apologize for all that has transpired between us. And then I will try talking to him. To Link. It's worth a shot. Bit by bit, I've gotten Link to open up to me. It turns out he's quite a glutton. He can't resist a delicious meal. When I finally got around to asking him why he's so quiet all the time, I could tell it was difficult for him to say. But he did. He did? We did? With so much at stake and so many eyes upon him, he feels it's necessary to stay strong and to silently bear any burden. A feeling I know all too well. For him, it has caused him to stop outwardly expressing his thoughts and feelings. I always believed him to be simply a gifted person who had never faced a day of hardship. How wrong I was. Everyone has struggles that go unseen by the world. I was so absorbed by my own problems, I failed to see his. I wish to talk to him more and see what lies beneath those calm waters. To hear him speak freely and openly. And perhaps I, too, will be able to bear my soul to him and share the demons that have plagued me all these years. Next page. Father scolded me again today. He told me I have nothing more to do with... I am to have nothing more to do with researching ancient technology. He insisted that I focus on training that will help me awaken my sealing magic. I was so frustrated and ashamed I could not even speak. I have been training since I was a child, and yet... Mother passed the year before my training was to begin. In losing her, I lost just not a mother, but a teacher. Mother used to smile and tell me, Zelda, my love, all will be well in the end. You can do anything. But she was wrong. No matter how I try or how much time passes, the sealing power that is my birthright evades me. Tomorrow I journey with Link to the Spring of Power to train, but this, too, will end in failure. Such is my curse. I had a dream last night. In a place consumed by darkness, a lone woman gazed at me, haloed by blinding light. I sensed she was not of this world. I don't know if she was a fairy or a goddess, but she was beautiful. Her lips spoke urgently, but her voice did not reach me. Would I have heard her if my power was awoken? Or was my dream simply a manifestation of my fears? I am sure I will know the answer soon, whether I wish to or not. Next page. I turned 17 today. This means this is the day I will finally be allowed to train at the Spring of Wisdom. When Link arrives, we will set out for Mount Linearu. The other champions will accompany us there. I have not seen my father since this last scolded me. Things are too strange now. I will meet with him when I return. Dots. Actually, I've had a horrible feeling ever since that weird dream. No one would believe a failure for a princess, but right now, for no particular reason, I am filled with a strange and terrible certainty that something awful is about to happen. And that's about where everything went wrong in Calamity Ganon Awoken, and everybody kind of died. And it's also actually really interesting that there's a canon reason in this game why Link doesn't talk. That's pretty neat, honestly. But yes, indeed, we have found another one of the memories. All outside of Zelda's bedroom. Indeed. Let us recall the memories, along with the memories we just read. My, this castle has seen better days.
Incredible. We're at a point now where we can actually control them. At the current rate, we'll soon know all we need to know about the Guardians and the Divine Beasts. And should Ganon ever show itself again, we'll be well positioned to defend ourselves.
What are you doing out here, Zelda?
Santa.
I was assessing the results of the experiment with the Guardians. These pieces of ancient technology could be quite useful against them.
I know that. They are essential to Hyrule's future, and our research demands that we keep a close eye on them. However, as the princess, you currently have a crucial unfulfilled responsibility to your kingdom. Let me ask you once more. When will you stop treating this as some sort of childish game?
I'm doing everything I can. I'll have you know that I just recently returned from the Spring of Courage, where I offered every ounce of my prayers to the goddess.
And now you are here wasting your time. You need to be dedicating every moment you have to your training. You must be single-minded in unlocking the power that will seal Calamity Ganon away.
I already am. Don't you see? There's nothing more I can do. My hope is that you'll allow me to contribute here in whatever way I can.
No more excuses, Zelda. Stop running away from your duty. As the king, I forbid you to have anything to do with these machines from this moment on, and command you to focus on your training. Do you know how the gossip mongers refer to you? They are out there at this moment, whispering amongst themselves that you are the heir to a throne of nothing but failure. It is woven into your destiny that you prove them wrong. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Not exactly Father of the Year material, but everyone was kind of under a lot of pressure. Again, though, it's probably not wise to place the burdens of literally an entire kingdom on one person's shoulders. Yeah. Princess Zelda's study. Zelda's research journal. Let's do a little more reading. Today I met with Impa of the Sheikah tribe to begin my research into the ancient technology in earnest. Impa introduced me to Pura and Robbie, other respected members of her tribe. Tomorrow I embark on an excavation with them. We hope to find ancient tech with which to operate the guidance stones. Next page. Today we uncovered some ancient technology that we believe may have the power to control the guidance stone. It is a rectangular object, small enough to be held in my two hands. Sheikah text is featured prominently on it. Could it be a Sheikah slate? It is made of unknown material, but we believe it is the same as the shrines scattered across each region. If I propose that I hold on to it for now, I hope that it leads to some new developments in our research. The stone relic we discovered has been named. We are calling it the Sheikah slate. We have not found any mention of a name for this object in the records we have unearthed so far. Nevertheless, Pura insisted we call it the Sheikah slate, as the relic is a slate made by the Sheikah tribe. Feels a bit on the nose to me, but it was not a fight I thought I could win. We did it! We are finally able to restore some functionality to the Sheikah slate. We have discovered that the stone slate is capable of producing images. Perfect likeness of things that you pointed at. Unlike normal pictures drawn by hand, it requires no artist to capture anything in perfect detail. I deeply admire the accomplishments of Sheikah technology. Still, I know there is more to learn. There must be. We believe the Sheikah slate may have a function that would allow it to control the guidance stone. We must continue our research, and quickly. We have started training the champions who will pilot the divine beasts. It may sound rude, but I found this unexpected, but Mipha mastered the controls with surprising ease. Daruk struggled at first, but eventually got the hang of it. Urbosa and Rivali both managed just fine as well. I can finally see the light of hope in our fight against the rising calamity. If only you knew. Robbie has restored mobility of many of the guardians we've excavated. But we still have yet to find all of the guardians. Records mention a greater number of them, and even other types. They are said to be stored in the 5 giant columns that rest beneath Hyrule Castle. The thing is, no matter how I search beneath the castle, I can't seem to locate these columns. They must be buried deep. Were they perhaps designed to sense the appearance of Calamity Ganon and only activate upon his return? Next page. Countless ancient structures are being discovered across Hyrule, but all attempts to enter them have failed. Records indicate that these are facilities designed to train the hero who is fated to combat the calamity. But the crucial activation mechanism remains a mystery. Is the Sheikah slate the key to activating them? That is Pura's theory, and I concur, and yet my experiments so far have been fruitless. Still, we must exhaustively investigate all means of opposing the calamity. We must not give up no matter what. I spoke with Pura about the Shrine of Resurrection we discovered earlier. As we speculated, this particular shrine is, in fact, a medical facility with the power to heal. It also has a long-term stasis function that can be activated and maintained until healing is complete. The war against the calamity 10,000 years ago were injuries so great as to necessitate such a facility? If so, I will remain uneasy until we have made all adjustments necessary in order to restore it to full working order. I can only pray that even if Calamity Ganon returns, our battle will not require the Shrine of Resurrection's power. Well, turns out it did. And we are first-hand proof of that. Anyway, though, I'd say it's time to leave for now. This is not a place that we really need to or want to be at the moment. But we have accomplished what we set out to do when we found the memory that was in here. So that's good.